कि प्लेसमेंट है ना वो मिडिल से साइड पर नहीं आ रहा।
तो अगर हम आपकी स्क्रीन कंफर्टेबल आप फील करें तो अगर आपकी स्क्रीन शेयर हो तो आप दिखा सकती हैं।
यस सर, मैं करती हूँ।
ठीक है, जब आप रेडी हैं तो मुझे बताना, मैं आपको ना वो आपकी स्क्रीन शेयर का ऑप्शन आपको प्रोवाइड कर दूँ।
ओके सर।
तो मेरी कोशिश यही होती है कि सेशन के शुरू में आप जितने आपको डिफिकल्टीज आ रही हैं आप उसको ओपनली डिस्कस करें। इसमें सबकी हेल्प हो जाती है। कुछ लोग ऐसे भी हैं जो सिमिलर इश्यूज फेस कर रहे होंगे तो उनको भी ज़रा गाइडेंस मिल जाएगी। इन द मीन टाइम आप वो करें, मैं इनको स्टूडेंट का तो मैंने ना गूगल क्लासरूम के अंदर ना 2 मटेरियल्स पोस्ट किए हैं जो बाकी स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको दिखाने के लिए कि एक है वर्डप्रेस प्लगइन्स एंड वर्डप्रेस थीम्स। इसके अंदर मैंने कुछ थीम्स डाले हैं आप लोगों की अपनी डेवलपमेंट और प्रैक्टिस के लिए, और कुछ प्लगइन्स डाली हैं जो पेड हैं, लेकिन आप लोग इसको यहाँ से फ्री का डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं जो हमारी गूगल क्लासरूम है। इनके डिफरेंट क्या कहते हैं, इनके डिफरेंट बेनिफिट्स हैं। अब ये प्लगइन क्या करती हैं आप लोगों को नहीं पता। द इजीएस्ट वे इनके नेम्स आप अगर आप इनको गूगल करें तो आप इनकी ये आपको किसी न किसी वेबसाइट पे ले जाएंगे जो प्लगइन की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लगइन का क्रिएटर वेबसाइट अगर आपको बता सकते हैं। उनमें से एक एलिमेंटर प्रो। हम एलिमेंटर का बेसिक वर्जन यूज कर रहे थे। जब आप एलिमेंटर का बेसिक वर्जन इंस्टॉल कर लेंगे उसके बाद आप एलिमेंटर प्रो की प्लगइन डाउनलोड करके अपने वर्डप्रेस के अंदर इंस्टॉल कर सकते हैं मैन्युअल अपलोड से। तो आपके अंदर जो प्रो फीचर्स हैं वो भी अनलॉक हो जाएंगे। So this is one of the plugin that you should try. इसी तरह the multiple plugins हैं and we will use some of them today, and that's why I uploaded a lot of them so that in the future you can use them for your own development and testing purpose.
सर शेयरिंग की परमिशन दे दें आप।
ठीक है, मैं आपको कहता हूँ मेक होस्ट। यप, आपको मैंने दे दिया, आप स्क्रीन शेयर कर सकते हैं।
ओके सर।
I think I have to stop my screen share.
सर ये हम उसकी कैसे करेंगे, डोमेन और होस्टिंग का क्या करेंगे?
वो भी
आप
आज
अलाउ
आपको
कर रहे हैं?
जी वो भी आपको मैं कवर करूंगा। मुझे सिर्फ 1 मिनट दें, मैं एक ले रहा हूँ 1 मिनट से। आप अपना स्क्रीन शेयर करें।
सर ये कब तक एक्सेस हमें रहेगी इसकी?
सर आप आ रही है आपको स्क्रीन नजर?
यस, मुझे आपकी वो नजर आ रही है। सॉरी मैं कॉल कर रहा था। एक मिनट, मुझे अपने आप को अनम्यूट कर लेते यहाँ से। यप, अब आपकी स्क्रीन नजर आ रही है। और वो सॉरी वो होस्टिंग वाला क्वेश्चन मुझे आवाज आ रही थी पर मैं कॉल में था। वो आज हम सारा कुछ कवर करेंगे। मेरा कोशिश ये है कि कल तक आपकी मुकम्मल कर दे ट्रेनिंग। बट लेट्स फिनिश Rubab's issue first and then we'll discuss about the hosting and domain.
ओके सर। सर ये जो आइकन है ये साइड पर नहीं जा रहा और जो टेक्स्ट की हेडिंग वगैरह वो इस राइट साइड पे नहीं जा रही।
So the easiest way to do that, um, and I think I know what he did. उसने ना आपको एक टेबल स्ट्रक्चर पता है ना, एक्सेल के अंदर टेबल्स होते हैं, रोज एंड कॉलम्स होते हैं। आई थिंक ही मेड मल्टीपल रोज एंड कॉलम एंड ही पुट, उसने ना आइकन को एक कॉलम के अंदर डाला है एंड ऑन द राइट साइड कॉलम ही पुट इन द टेक्स्ट। बट लेट्स सी व्हाट ही डिड। हम पता क्या करते हैं, लेट मी शेयर माय स्क्रीन, राइट? लेट्स स्टॉप एंड लेट्स स्टॉप राइट। आप अपना भी चेंज ना करना। we'll come back to you, but let's do something. Let's see what he did. This is a good thing, but I think he created multiple columns. And instead of me, मैं आपको verbally explain करूँगा ना, आप लोगों के लिए बहुत hard होगा. If I show it to you, it will be very easy. आपको उसी वक्त समझ आ जाएगी what he did. So
ठीक है सर.
मैं ना अपनी host, how do I start? More, no, reclaim host, ठीक है. तो आप लोगों को मेरी स्क्रीन नजर आ रही है?
जी सर.
तो आप ना देखते हैं कि उसने इस पेज में किया क्या. Let's log into WordPress. I think it was the Dark Army Studios website that I gave you. उसने ना multiple columns बनाए हैं. That's the only reason. आपने ना उसको upper row में bottom row में रखा है. इतनी देर में ना I will open up another. No. इसके अंदर तो मैं login हो गया. Dark Army Studios, services, testing. And we're gonna, and this is what I think that he did. Yeah, Karen, I think he created a column here, Rubab. This is the whole one column. उसने इस column के अंदर लगाया. He created rows in these columns. That's what he did. I think these are two columns, 1 and 2, and you can use that by the mouse. इस mouse से करें ना. But I will just make sure that that's what he did. और अगर उसने is gonna किसी और method से किया, we're gonna use Elementor. I did with Elementor this page, and let's see what he did. Elementor के अंदर यह है कि वो हमें right पे बता देगा कि how did he structure this layout before he put in the data. So let's click on this box. This is one section he did. And let's edit this. Let's see what he did. He created a icon box. उसने icon box का theme, he didn't create actually columns. उसने icon box एक enter किया है. He put a icon and he actual title and description and the body of that. आपने भी icon add किया है? Or did you add it?
icon, जी icon box ही add किया है.
And आपका icon ऊपर आ रहा है. So let's go to the styling part and let's see what he did. Your position उसने left पे रखा है और आपका ऊपर की तरफ होना है इस तरह. Did you do the icon position on the left?
सर लेफ्ट पे किया, लेकिन फिर भी जो है वो आइकन ऊपर है, फिर हेडिंग आ रही है और फिर उसके बाद डिस्क्रिप्शन आ रही है.
And let's see what he did. Advanced positioning. उसने positioning default रखी है. And he didn't put any margin. So let's see your element. Let's see your page again. I'm gonna stop my screen share. I'm gonna make you the host. अब अपनी screen share में जाके Elementor से खोल के check करती हैं इस page को.
जी सर करती हूँ मैं. सर आ रही है नजर स्क्रीन?
Yes. आपकी स्क्रीन नजर आ रही है and you have it as frame and circle. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा नीचे इसको स्क्रॉल डाउन करेंगे. आप कभी भी ऊपर है देखें, आपने लेफ्ट आइकन पोजीशन पे करेंगे
ये आइकन?
यस, लेफ्ट पे.
ठीक है सर.
एंड इज दिस व्हाट यू वर आस्किंग?
जी.
ठीक है. एंड आई थिंक द रेस्ट इज आपका ना, आई थिंक इधर इज योर रेजोल्यूशन. इसको एक मिनट अपडेट करेंगे और यू कैंट अपडेट इट. पता क्या करना पड़ेगा? रिसोर्सेज, जहाँ पे रिसोर्सेज लिखा है ना, टेक्स्ट लिखा हुआ है, उधर कहीं भी ना एक एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस डाल के बैक स्पेस दबा दें. एंड दिस विल अलाउ यू टू अपडेट इट. स्पेस या कोई भी चीज टाइप करके डिलीट कर दें. एंड नाउ क्लिक अपडेट. बास का तो अपडेट ऑप्शन नहीं आता. यू विल हैव टू टाइप समथिंग in order to make it happen. So let's do one thing. Let's open up a new tab. जो अपने testing and quality का tab ऊपर खोला हुआ है on your left side. Yep. इसको रिफ्रेश करें। I'm going to try to see if I can review it. So yep, आपका हो गया, but your icon is coming a little bit bigger.
यस सर।
इसकी आप दोबारा अपने एलिमेंटर में जाते हैं। Let's see why is it coming bigger. ऊपर जाएं और ऊपर जाएं।
सर वो स्टाइल में शायद हो जाएगा।
साइज भी हो सकता है आपका ना, एक और भी चीज हो सकती है, आपकी अपनी स्क्रीन रेजोल्यूशन भी हो सकती है। सो साइज 30 है, स्पेसिंग 15 है। सो लेट्स डू दिस, साइज 30, you see these are the settings that he used. Padding 11 है, and just save it.
उठ गई है
जी सर।
अब इसको अपडेट कर दें, and now go back to the जो आपने पेज खोला था टेस्टिंग वाला, रिफ्रेश इट। ये देखें अब आपका काफी बेहतर हो गया। आई थिंक यू स्टिल अ लिटिल बिट डाउन ऑन द पोजीशन साइड, लेकिन आपको उसको प्ले अराउंड करना पड़ेगा एलिमेंटेड टू गेट द करेक्ट पोजीशन। आई एम गोना सी इफ आई कैन ग्रैब दैट पोजीशन फॉर यू।
ठीक है सर।
we have position, we have content, it is, oh yeah, so आपके content title जो है ना, he's using vertical top alignment with spacing of 10. आप नीचे जाएं, नीचे content को open करें, spacing 10 है content की, और vertical alignment जो है ना आपकी top है। Yep, and save them. अब आपका बिल्कुल मैच हो गया। And again, I think one of the student, Rubaisha, she also completed this yesterday. पर अगर आपको समझ ना आए, you're stuck somewhere, just don't be like, डरने की जरूरत नहीं है, just keep playing around with the different options on Elementor. I could have given you all of this yesterday, मैं आपको दे सकता था, पर मैंने खुद नहीं दिया। मैं ये था कि चले आप कोशिश करेंगी, आप खुद उसको एडजस्ट करने की कोशिश करेंगे और आपको ऑप्शन जो है ना मिल जाएंगे। तो आपको जितने भी ऑप्शंस नजर आते हैं ना एलिमेंटर में, आप उनको ट्राई करके देख लें। ज़्यादा क्या हुआ कि इट वोंट मैच एंड यू कैन जस्ट पुट बैक टू ओल्ड सेटिंग्स। और मैंने आपको वो रिवीजन का भी बताया था कि यू कैन ऑलवेज गो बैक टू एन अर्लियर डेट। अगर आपको पता है ना एलिमेंटर के जहाँ अपडेट का बटन है ना, तीसरा जो मिडल वाला रिवीजन का है ऑन द बॉटम आपकी स्क्रीन में,
सर कौन सा?
go all the way down, जहाँ अपडेट का बटन है आपका,
ये वाला।
यप। तो इसके साथ एक रिवीजन का बटन है मिडल में, इट सेज हिस्ट्री।
जी हिस्ट्री आ गई।
तो अगर आप कभी अपडेट्स कमिट कर लेती हैं और आपकी ब्राउजर बंद हो जाता है, आपको नहीं पता, आप हिस्ट्री पे क्लिक करेंगी ना, इट विल ओपन ऑल द चेंजेस यू हैव कमिटेड सो फार।
ठीक है सर।
ठीक है, ये आपको दोबारा अपने एक प्रीवियस कमिट्स में जाने की इजाजत देगा, तो यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट कि आपकी चीज खराब हो जाए। तो या दैट्स योर सम एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस आपका?
नो सर।
ओके गुड, मैंने ना आपकी वो स्क्रीन शेयरिंग टर्न ऑफ कर दी है। तो any other student has any other questions? Hyperlink, WordPress में बहुत easy है, and we did that yesterday. Umera, we added links on buttons and on other pages. You can review yesterday's session, but we are going to do that today anyway. मतलब आज भी हम थोड़ा सा cover करेंगे WordPress का, उसके अंदर भी हम hyperlink use करेंगे. So that will be covered automatically today. Any other? Who had a domain question? किसी के पास domain questions? I don't know what the question was. I forgot. वो आप दोबारा मेंशन कर सकते हैं डोमेन या होस्टिंग का क्वेश्चन? Who had that question? किसका था वो डोमेन एंड होस्टिंग का? Did that student?
सर मैंने पूछा था।
अच्छा आपने
पूछा था।
जी सॉरी, आपका क्वेश्चन आप रिपीट कर सकती हैं कि डोमेन एंड होस्टिंग आप परचेज करने की बात कर रही थी या यूज करने की?
जी सर, यूज के मतलब परचेज करनी पड़ेगी हमें या हम वैसे आपको एक्सेस देंगे हमें?
गुड क्वेश्चन। एंड ऑफ द डे मैं आप लोगों से एक बहुत क्लियर बात कर रहा हूँ. I can give you domain hosting access. मेरे पास अपने servers हैं. You can use them as much as you want. There are a lot of plans. But depending on your use, I will give you access to it. I don't want पता चले कि आधे पाकिस्तान की ट्रैफिक जो है मेरे सर्वर से गुजर के जा रही है, and I have a very slow speed on my own network. So I will give you access if you just want to host a single website. Ikna, I will give you access. I will give you a personal account that you can use.
ओके
Is
सर,
that
नहीं लेकिन यहाँ पे सारे फ्रेश ही हैं जो वेबसाइट वर्डप्रेस सीख रहे हैं, तो ऐसा तो नहीं होगा इंशाल्लाह.
जी, was just making sure like उस ये ना क्योंकि I have my own network connections, a dedicated line, उसके अंदर मेरी काफी ज्यादा apps host हो
नहीं
चुकी हैं. So I can give you an access for a single site. उसके अंदर ये है कि आपके पास
नहीं
access
नहीं
होगा
सर,
कि
ऐसा
one website आप host कर सकती हैं अपनी. And for me is क्योंकि मेरी अपनी hosting है, it's free for me. I don't pay any cost because I manage my own servers. तो आप लोगों के लिए वो बिल्कुल फ्री रहेगी. डोमेन जो है ना, it will be a little tricky. Domain is never free. ठीक है, ये बात आपने याद
यस
रखनी
सर,
है. डोमेन अगर आपको फ्री मिलेगा ना, इट विल बी अ सब डोमेन, राइट.
यस सर.
अगर आप लोगों ने प्रैक्टिस के लिए करनी है, आई कैन क्रिएट अ होस्टिंग अकाउंट फॉर ईच वन ऑफ यू and I can assign you a subdomain, something like ikra.openmaven.org. ठीक है, ये आपका एक अपना
ओके
पर्सनल डोमेन हो गया फॉर योर डेवलपमेंट पर्पस. But or I can use another domain like ikra.dorkarmilabs.com. अगर आपने अपना स्टोर का नाम रखना है, स्टोर का नाम रख देंगे. And I can give you your personal access to that जो cPanel. I don't use cPanel, I use a web panel. I use CentOS web panel और उसका आपको access मिल जाएगा and you can manage everything over there for that website. ठीक है.
ओके सर.
But
सर ये
क्या कह रही थी आप?
सर ये कोर्स 17 को खत्म हो रहा है.
No, actually हम इसको हो सकता है कल ही और आज ही खत्म हो जाए. I'm trying to wrap up everything in today's session.
तो सर उसके बाद
the group is always there. WhatsApp का group भी है, Google Classroom भी है, and I am always there. What I prefer is that even if I leave your WhatsApp group, ठीक है, and the only reason I will leave your WhatsApp group is that मेरे पास बहुत ज़्यादा groups हैं. You like अब आपको ना there's a reason I keep all the female students separate and the male students separate. उसकी एक reason ये है कि you guys are around a similar age, similar area, तो आप लोग आपस में भी communication रख सकती हैं. ठीक है, एक दूसरे की हेल्प भी कर सकती हैं. And you guys should help each other. Don't be like I know better than her or him. इस तरह की situation ना करना. Be very supportive to each other. I will always be
यस.
there, and whenever you guys need help, I can help you.
ओके सर.
And that's why the thing is that मैं आपको बार-बार लेक्चर्स के दौरान क्यों पूछता हूँ कि always ask me. जो चीज आपने मेरे से फ्यूचर में पूछनी है, आज क्यों ना पूछें आप. Right? It makes sense. Like आपके पास एक अच्छा opportunity है. I'm there every minute for you guys, and you should just stop me and ask like, why is this? Even if you don't understand, like you sometimes आपके पास question है, हम ये क्यों कर रहे हैं? Why are we doing this? And you should ask. ये आपका right है. You should know.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
Sure, no issues. Rubab, I can issue you a certificate on Dark Army Studios behalf, right? क्योंकि मैं आपको ओपन मेवन के नाम पे भी सर्टिफिकेट इशू कर सकता हूँ, पर ओपन मेवन जो है ना एक नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑनलाइन organization है. It's not a registered company, just an online organization we created for teaching free of cost lectures, right? What I can do is that जो आप लोगों के लिए ज़्यादा beneficial भी है, my own company Dark Army Studios, I can issue a real good certificate for Dark Army Studios, which is a legal company based in US, and it develops a lot of websites. We have freelancing account on Freelancer and Upwork and everything, and we're also searchable. So I can issue you a real certificate through Dark Army Studios, which will be more beneficial than Open Maven itself. And Open Maven is also is owned by Dark Army Studios at the end of the day. So I can issue you a Dark Army Studio certificate. And मेरा पता है Google Classroom का आपको कोड चाहिए. Let me see if I can grab that for you. Oh, there you go. You can just click on this link, Umera, and you can you can register it. So आप सबको एक hosting account का access मिलेगा at the end of these 2 days. WordPress is very huge. A lot of plugins आपने लोगों ने देखा है कि once you go into the plugins and themes world में बहुत ज़्यादा है. It's very, I guess it's not hard, but it's just too much to cover within 7 days, 6 days, right? My main goal is to आप लोगों को रास्ता दिखा देना, teach you enough that you guys can pick up on your own and play around on your own. And don't be shy to break your system, break your WordPress. ये आपका computer रुआ नहीं देगा. It's not going to damage your computer. It's just going to damage WordPress and you can delete it and download again. And Honor sir, can you please tell about the landing page? Yes, आज हम ये भी cover करेंगे. Don't worry. Today's lecture, whoever Honor 8C is, हम आज scratch से एक website build करेंगे. And I will build it and I will show you how I build a website. And I just want our students से मुझे एक advice चाहिए. Should we continue going on small sections of WordPress and start covering them? Or for today's lecture, should I show you how I buy a theme from a client's requirement, how I customize that theme, how do I find where everything is located, from buying a domain to the hosting thing from scratch, and cover that in 1 hour today. आप लोग क्या prefer करते हैं? And I will start from scratch, like scratch itself. What do you want to do today? Should I continue on where I left from yesterday, or should I start everything from scratch and try to tell you how I actually build a website?
सर स्क्रैच से हम लोग लास्ट क्लास के लिए रख देते हैं, आज सेक्शंस कवर कर लेते हैं. मैंने आपसे क्वेश्चन किया था हाउ टू प्रोडक्ट लिस्टिंग किस तरीके से करनी है ई कॉमर्स वेबसाइट में, क्योंकि ज्यादातर डिमांड ई कॉमर्स वेबसाइट से.
और यही मेरा आज कोशिश था कि आज मैं आपको एक ई कॉमर्स की साइट लॉन्च करना सिखा रहा था. From the part of the scratch development was that when I mean scratch, I'm not going to spend half an hour on domain. Actually, I'm going to move pretty quick, and we will actually create products and sell products on an e-commerce site. And probably I'm going to try to integrate that website with the PayPal system or Stripe. So should we go for that if everybody's interested in e-commerce?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to move a little quick. Fast-paced होगा थोड़ा सा because we covered a lot of it in the previous session. So जहाँ आपको समझ ना आए तो please do stop me. उधर आप लोगों ने बैठा नहीं रहना. I don't want you guys to miss anything. So I'm going to start. And I'm going to tell you where I buy the themes, how I buy the themes, हम domain किस तरह करते हैं, and I'm going to cover everything pretty quickly. First is first, I use Namecheap.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है, can I ask?
Yes.
सर अगर फाइवर पर हमें ऑर्डर आता है लाइक ई कॉमर्स की वेबसाइट बनानी है, तो उसके लिए हम फ्री टेम्पलेट्स और फ्री प्लगइन्स का यूज कर सकते हैं?
You can, but you cannot use a cracked or null theme. और उसकी वजह हम कल कवर करेंगे. On tomorrow's lecture, we're going to try to wrap up, and I'm going to tell you why they're not good and how I faced issues with them. I even had certain instances where all of my hosting services were blocked by a cracked theme. They hacked into the system and tried to steal clients' information. So it's like a situation ho jati hai free. Remember that nothing is free without a reason.
Yes, sir.
सर ये जो हमें क्लाइंट कोई ऑर्डर देगा तो उसकी डोमेन और होस्टिंग उन लोग वो हमें प्रोवाइड करेंगे या हमने खुद परचेज करनी होगी?
आपके पास दोनों ऑप्शंस होंगे. Either you can tell your client to bring in a hosting service, or you can recommend them a hosting service, or you can provide them your own hosting service for a cost.
Okay, sir.
And we're gonna cover that tomorrow on how to get reseller hosting. HostGator has reseller hosting, Namecheap, and SiteGround. And I think SiteGround is the most famous reseller hosting. And we're gonna tell you how tomorrow is gonna be your freelance day, like how to move on as a freelancer, and how you're gonna get hosting, how you're gonna get domains, what you should do. So we're gonna cover like monetization and online earning tomorrow.
Sir, can you tell me about the monetization criteria? Like website का क्या criteria होगा कि उस पे monetization आप on कर सकते हैं?
Tomorrow. ये कल का lecture.
Okay. Okay.
कल आखिरी दिन होना है, last day, and Sunday will be your day. Sunday you will come and you will have all the questions you will ask me. But tomorrow we're gonna cover up freelancer profiles, resumes, and hosting, and what you need to spend money on, and what you need, and where I can help you to save that cost. So tomorrow will be that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
ठीक है ना? उसके अंदर tomorrow we won't do lectures. We will just go on a freelancing tour tomorrow.
Okay.
सर मेरा भी क्वेश्चन है, वो ये कि कंटेंट जो होता है अंदर वेबसाइट में वो हम किस तरह क्रिएट करते हैं?
वो भी मैं आज के लेक्चर में आपको बताऊंगा। We're gonna cover that
क्योंकि
कि मैं किस तरह
ओके, क्योंकि आपने कहा था कि कॉपी पेस्ट किया है आपके ब्रदर ने उस वेबसाइट में, तो प्लेगरिज्म आ जाता है आई गेस।
plagiarism आ जाता है, ठीक है, but it is not copyrighted material. Remember that when you the material we copied was from an open source technologies. Let's say you're dealing with Java or HTML, right? All the content created regarding HTML and Java from a development perspective, with development website, it was a software studio house. They don't own HTML and CSS. They're not authors. They're not registrars. It's open source content. Is on their GPL license. We can take it from them, but they can't do anything against us because the people who created HTML made it free of charge.
आप कोडिंग की बात कर रहे हैं या आप कंटेंट की बात कर
रहा हूँ जो मैंने वेबसाइट से लिया था? For example, I think the website he used was called AlgoWorks, right? और उसने ना, मैं आपको बताता हूँ, आप देखिए, मैं आपको I'll tell you like loopholes कहाँ पे है ना. There are some loopholes you can use, and there's some loopholes where there is a plagiarism issue that you cannot copy their content. And I will tell you, this is a software development website based in India, and इसने यहाँ से किधर से ये test automation. I think this is what he did. I hope this is what he did. No, इसका ये page नहीं. So, but let's just take this page as an example, because I don't know where he got that testing page. It was somewhere from here, but I can software test management. Is it this one? No. DevOps testing consulting. इसने इसी में से एक में से लिया है. Oh, here you go. This is the page that he did. तो उसने इस पेज को पूरा copy paste किया, and he did it the same way I told you guys. But then again, what is copyrighted over here? Tell me one thing that is copyrighted. This is content, and this is not plagiarism. This is basic English words. A copyrighted content will be if I am telling you a method of acquiring a client, and I am author of that content, and I can basically tell you that that's copyrighted to me. A client requirement and specification. This is just basic knowledge. These kind of content, you won't have any plagiarism issues. A plagiarism issue will come अगर आप किसी की provided book का material, किसी का method copy करें, उसका content आप copy करें, it will be a hassle. Let's say there is अगर किसी का trademark, anything that is trademark, and trademark के आपको ऊपर और नजर आता है, छोटा सा, just like a copyright, there's an R there. That content we cannot copy. That is trademark to that brand. This is just general knowledge content, and that you can feel free to copy as much as you can. And if you're good enough to generate or create your own content, you should go ahead and create your own content. But if you just want to get the job done, use a sample site, take the content from there. And if you client says that I don't want content from any website, I have a requirement, I would advise you guys to go to Fiverr and just put in this website content here. And you're going to find people who will charge you $5, $10 and can provide, I will write your website content. Let's just take this for an example. This is a little expensive, but if I were you, I would go for something cheaper. I will be SEO website content writer. So there you go. She has good reviews, 96 reviews, 4.9 rating, $5. And I will tell her that this is the website I have. I will buy one of her gigs, basic, standard, and premium. And she will write up to 200 words of content for me. But then again, in this scenario, I will be limited to what she can provide me. And I have to go back and forth a lot of times with this content writer and my client. But 90% of the time, जब आप एक website create कर रहे हैं, the content that goes inside is provided by the client itself. They will tell you what we want in it. It's not your job. You're a developer. You're not a content writer. But if they tell you that, hey, this is not a question, that can you also create some content for me? And what you can do at that time is just find a good website that matches your client requirement, take the content from there and display it to the client. And whatever the client wants changed inside, you tell them, can you tell me what you want, where you want the changes to be made? And he or she will tell you where they want the changes to be made.
सर ये हमारी एडिशनल सर्विस में भी तो आ सकता है कि अगर हम वेब डेवलप करके दे रहे हैं तो एक पैकेज बना के हम कंटेंट भी दे देंगे, हम ग्राफिक्स डिजाइन भी दे देंगे.
Yes, that's all additional. But this graphic design that you see over here, like your image, this you cannot charge. This is part of your WordPress development. You can
So
charge them for
data-
the logo, but you can't charge them
Yes.
for the page images.
सर डेटा ये जो पेज इमेजेस होती हैं और डेटा होता है वो तो क्लाइंट हमें प्रोवाइड करेगा लाजमी.
No, 90% of the times WordPress developers को कुछ नहीं provide करते. They will provide you the logo for the company, but they won't provide you these images. These images you will actually either Google, and whatever you can find on Google, you can use it on your website just to create a better page, give them a feeling. And one more thing, आप page scratch से नहीं develop करेंगे. You will always use a theme, and the theme has built-in images that you can use. इस theme के अंदर built-in images आई हैं AlgoWorks को. They use the theme built-in images. Your theme will come with a lot of data inside. जो उसके अंदर demo data होगा ना, काफी ज़्यादा filled आएगा. Or you can just use Google and you can find images and you can put them over here. जो आपको दूसरी website से पसंद आई हैं. For example, AlgoWorks is one. I can go to another website, another software development website. I can see images from there. Right click inspect, and I can copy and download them and put them over here instead of this image. ये आपकी choice पे depend करता है. But the client is not responsible for website content images right over here unless they give it to you personally. But a good WordPress developer, as you shouldn't force the client to give them the images, give them the content. If they gave you the content, just take their content and put it in. But if they didn't give you the content, right, you can tell them like, hey, I can make some content for you, but if you want me to generate a specific content for you, it will cost you. But if you just want to get the job done, don't force the client to pay you for the content. Just copy from a website and give it to the client. आपकी तो कोशिश ये नहीं चाहिए कि आप जितनी जल्दी वेबसाइट कंप्लीट करें. Does that answer your question?
तो सर वो फिर अपनी इमेजेस खुद ही एडजस्ट करेंगे अपनी कंपनी की?
नहीं, आप उनको एक वेबसाइट बना दें from the best you can do, right? Let's say if I tell you like, Ikra, can you create me a software development website for my software development company, right? And I say I like AlgoWorks. You can tell your client, do you want me to replicate AlgoWorks for you? Right? I can make small changes so it's not an exact replica. Like आपकी small changes क्या होंगी? Instead of the image being on the right side, you will put it on the left side. Obviously, the formatting change कर देंगी, background image change कर देंगी, but you will create something very similar to him, so it's not exact copy. And you will use either these images or images that you want, and you can just use the similar images on this page and tell the client that, hey, do you have your own image that you want me to replace with this image? But शुरू में give him something, don't leave it empty. Give him something so it has a better look and feeling. The client, if he sees a missing spot over here and you tell him I can put an image here, he would never understand it. उसको वो feeling कभी भी नहीं आएगी. So put something there. Don't give him an empty website. Even if he has no content, nothing at all, give him something.
Okay, sir.
Yep, don't leave them empty. Remember that. Client thing, WordPress is a very huge thing, but for you guys, you know that it's not big. आप कुछ एक दो दिन के अंदर website complete कर सकते हैं. So why not just create the content for the client? You will get a better reputation अच्छी होगी आपकी. मेरे छोटे भाई भी करते हैं. They charge very minimum, and they're very young. They're younger than all of us. They're twins, and they're very young. And even if they have to create a 10-page website for a client, they do it. They don't argue. वो बस कर देते हैं. And the goal is to build reputation. Once you build reputation, आपकी एक अच्छी market में demand है, then you can start charging slowly for the services. That content writing is like a $10 extra, $20 extra, $50 extra, like whatever you want. Then you can start building up billing formats and billing plans and proposals. But let's go. Whole quick question before I start. So first thing is first, we need a domain and a hosting service. I'm not going to go the hosting service today क्योंकि हम अपना WAMP server use करेंगे. But let's say how I want a domain. Let's say there's a company which sells clothing. They want to sell some clothes online. Let's say it could be male, female clothes. They want to sell clothing, apparels online, fashion accessories. So we need to find a good domain for them. Most of the time, the client bring in the domain, or if they don't bring in the domain, you can check one of them. I like using Namecheap. It has very good domain TLD extensions available, उनकी pricing भी बहुत अच्छी है. And let's say we want to buy a domain and the domain name is fashionbazaarpark.com. Let's just see if this is available. Oh, yep, it is available. Or Namecheap की good price. The great thing about Namecheap is उनकी pricing बहुत reasonable है. 888 every year. For 1 year, you can reserve this name for 888. You can do multiple years. I will add this to my cart, and I will check this out, and I will pay for this in the checking cart. But today, we're not going to check this out. We're going to check this out tomorrow. And once I check this out and make the payment, once I'm logged in, it's going to appear in my dashboard, all the domains that I have purchased. So here are a few of the domains I have purchased. So let's say, जिस तरह की मैंने आपको शुरू में example दिया है, Fashion Bazaar. Someday कि मैंने Cyber Imports buy किया, it will be added here. And what I like to do is that I always like to do the DNS handling by Cloudflare. मुझे जितने भी ये hosting panels हैं, मुझे इनकी DNS handling नहीं अच्छी लगती. We went through DNS in the beginning on the first lecture. It allows you to redirect where the domain should point. I always like the name servers to be used by Cloudflare. So मैं Cloudflare के account में log करूँगा. Cloudflare is a free service. We're gonna go more in depth tomorrow on it, but today just follow what I am doing. I think Cloudflare won't allow me to add it because it's gonna take a few hours to cloud. But let's see how fast it does. So instead of Cyber Imports, let's see darkcloud.io. Let's see darkcloud.io, because अगर मैं इसको add करूँगा, it takes 4 hours to update, and we cannot wait 4 hours. So darkcloud.io है, and what I like to do with my domain is point it to Cloudflare name servers. And how do I get these in Namecheap? How do I get these addresses? I go to Cloudflare, I click on add a site, and for example, I'm going to do the Cyber Import one for you for this example, but we're not going to use it because इसको 4 घंटे लगेंगे update होने में. We're going to go with darkcloud.io, but this is just me showing you. I'm going to click manage Cyber Imports, and I'm just going to copy this address, put it here. Oops, it didn't copy this. Cyberimports.net without the www. I'm going to click add site. And it asks you which plan do you want. I always go with the free plan. It's at the bottom. It's very weird. It says free $0. And I click continue. This helps speed up our website. It protects our website and it gives us a free SSL certificate. That's the reason I go. इसके अंदर कुछ dummy आ जाएंगी records. I'm just going to delete each and every one of them. Starting from here, I'm going to delete. ये हमारे current जो है registrar है Namecheap, उसने यहाँ से ये pick किया है, but I always delete these. You guys won't have to do this through a hosting panel, but if you have to do this, this is how you do it. We're going to add a record. I'm going to add a record, and we went through this on the first lecture. And I'm going to add my IP, and this IP is my own personal server that I use for hosting, and it's 104. And for now, I'm just going to turn the proxy status off because it's going to be under development. And I'm going to save this, and I'm going to do one more time. Oops, sorry. मैं back में मैंने एक और करना था, and I'm going to use a www CNAME. And I'm saying www points to the same IP address. That if someone types www in front of Cyber Imports, it should point to the same IP address. So instead of typing in the IP address, I can use the @ symbol. And what the @ symbol does is points it to cyberimports.net. I'm going to turn the proxy status off. I'm going to click save. And now in this way, I can have my website pointed towards my personal hosting server. And let's go to my personal hosting server. I think it's 2083 for it. This shouldn't come. Give me 1 second. Yep, 2087. Okay. Login. And you guys will not have access to this part. This is only for the admin who manages the hosting panel. And what I'm going to do is that जब आप लोग एक apply करते हैं hosting account के लिए, this is how it's actually created in the backend. I'm going to click one account. It's going to ask me what's the domain name that I want to add to the hosting account. मैं करूँगा darkcloud.io because we're not going to use this cyber import, but I'm going to use it here to finish it. And this is how I'm going to use this IP address. But let's finish this first. Let's stop this for you. Let's do this because otherwise you're going to be confused. It's telling me remove the DNS distort1 server and use these cloud name servers. And these are the same addresses that you see in darkcloud.io. This is how I got them. But let's put this in the domain that we were dealing with, cyber imports. Let's, oh, sorry, not here. It's here, custom DNS. And you see too, I'm going to put the first one. उसने क्या दूसरा name server भी add करना है, which is Yevgen. I'm going to add it here. You don't have to go through Cloudflare, but I like going through Cloudflare. It's secure and it speeds up your website. And that's it. Now my domain from Namecheap is being pointed to Cloudflare, and I can manage everything in my Cloudflare account. Why I like doing this? I tell my clients that if they take these two name servers and add it to their domain portal, in this way I can manage their DNS records in my own personal Cloudflare account. Client be secure hoga because I can do anything without logging into their domain, and they don't have to worry about that I have access to their Namecheap domain account, that I might steal their domain, I might do something wrong. They have that security in mind. So let's click on done check name servers. And I'm going to say finish later. And here it says check name servers. And now Cloudflare is now checking for cyber implodes. Please wait a few hours. ये मैं आपको कहता 4 घंटे, but sometimes it does it before. In the meantime, let's do one thing. Let's do cyber imports. Let's keep continuing with what we started. Cyber imports.net. मैंने एक hosting का user name बनाना है, and I will do one thing. I will do cyber. I will do a password for test one. Let's create a user test. Password test 123. Email, I'm going to use this. This is my server IP address. Package, I'm going to use a one-site package. This package would only allow me to host one website. And I'm going to do create. And this is when you sign up for a hosting package. The person who owns the hosting company, this is what they do in the back end to create your hosting package. I'm going to log out. And for customers using this website, there is using this hosting panel. They have their own login, and I think it's CWP. This is it. No, इनका एक है 2087, 2089, I think. No, and I think it's 2083 then. I'm gonna click advanced. I'm gonna, oh, इसका समझ आ गया. It has host.darkarmylabs.com/2083. अब ये error नहीं आएगा. This is my cPanel login. This आपका HostGator है, GoDaddy है. This is how they log into my private server. And I have a user that I just created, test, password test 123. And I'm going to click login. Sometime it will log me twice. Sometime it will tell me to log in twice, but most of the time it logs in once. And yep, it's telling me to log in twice. And this is because it's a CentOS web panel. It is sometimes very glitchy, but it's free to use. So why pay for something when you can use it for free? That's why it's asking me to log in twice. ये बिल्कुल cPanel की तरह है जो आप दूसरी वेबसाइट्स पे देख सकते हैं. And this is my panel for my hosting panel. And ये आपके WAMP के panel की तरह ही है, but it's a little bit different. We're going to go over this tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to put in a WordPress site and quickly upload it. Let's see if this is up and running. And I can check this by up and running is click on analytics. And I can go back. This is still pending name servers. Great, Crowdfire is up and running. So name servers pass through ho gaya. You should wait for this. Now everything is working good on my website. I'm gonna download WordPress. इसमें आप लोग download करते हैं for your WAMP. And while this downloads, for me, it's very quick. I need to create a database. आप लोग PHP admin use करते हैं on any other panel that you use online. They do not use PHP. They have their own SQL manager. They can use PHP MyAdmin, but it's up to you. I use MySQL manager. It has a clean interface. And one thing I made a mistake मैंने अपनी website का ना नाम गलत लिख दिया. If you view it over here, when I created my hosting panel for this user, I put in the website name wrong. I forgot to put in the O over here. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that first. I'm going to log out. I'm going to go to the root admin account. Your hosting service provide karta hai. I'm going to see the user accounts that I have. And this is the test account. And I'm going to try to see if I can edit the domain name. It doesn't allow me to edit the domain name. So I might have to delete this and re-add this whole thing again. So I'm going to click new account. I'm going to say cyberimports.net. I'm going to do test 1, 2, 3. One site package, create, and it created it. So we're going to go host darkarmy 2083 and test. Oops. Test 1, 2, 3. Login. I think our WordPress site is completed downloading. The WordPress zip file. Test 1, 2, 3. Don't save. Array is completed. And we're going to use that to upload. Before we upload the WordPress, we need to make sure we have a database and a database user. So हम दोनों create करेंगे and we will install a fresh copy of WordPress. So I can either click here, MySQL services, and click MySQL manager, or I can just find it over here in SQL services and MySQL manager, both ways. Or I can even use PHP MyAdmin, just like I taught you guys. But let's see how it looks over here. It should look exactly the same. Just like you have, and this is a real hosted account. I can create the database from here by using the new database option on this side, or I can just use a simple interface which the panel provides and use MySQL manager. आपकी मर्जी आप जिस तरह को बनाना चाहे. And what this does is ऐसे आपके पास कोई database नहीं है, you can add a database. I click on the add a database, and all the database that are in my account begin with my username test underscore. And this is a restriction by the cPanel or this web panel by itself. And I have very limited character set. So I'm going to say this is my e-commerce site. I'm going to write e-com. And character set default, we're going to make sure that it's always UTF-8 general CI. And it says select a user. Since this is a very new fresh hosting account that I just got assigned, I don't have a user. And this is, they didn't type in the word user, they just made a little icon. So I'm going to click on the plus symbol and it will tell me, do you want to create your username? So I'm going to say yes, test user. Always localhost. Password is going to be the same, test 1, 2, 3. Test. You can create any password you want for your privileges. And in a website, remember that I told you in PHP MyAdmin, you want to limit that each user is not able to access all the databases, just one database. These panels, they already come with that restriction. So you can select everything. Resource limits, if you want to put a limitations on how many queries it can do, but you don't have to worry about this. Just select everything in the panel, click save. So my database and my users is created in one go, and it is automatically assigned to the new database. As you can see here, my database is created and the disk quota is being calculated. We don't have to worry about this. And the user assigned to this database is test user. And now I want to do one more thing. I want to assign an SSL certificate so my website is secure, which I will turn on later on, but let's do it in the beginning. Oh, well, you know what? We can do it later on. Let's forget about that one. So my database create ho gaya. We have downloaded WordPress. Now we can install WordPress. And for that, I'm going to go back to dashboard. आप लोग अपनी www.directory को अपनी local machine के अंदर ढूंढते थे. In a real hosting account like this that you guys will have access probably over the weekend, we can use a file manager. So file manager is right over here, and we can also access from the file management menu, file manager. It's up to you how you want to access it. आपको left side menu की optional ज़रूरत है, आपकी मर्ज़ी है, but everything is here in the middle. So I'm going to click in file manager. It will open up a new window. और ये बिल्कुल जिस तरह आपके Mac या Windows के अंदर आता है, same directory structure है. And then I will have my public HTML folder. इसके अंदर anything hosted inside this public HTML folder is the same as the www.directory, and it will appear here. So let's see what we see. I'm going to click on a new private window, and let's see what opens in Cyber Imports as of now, just to check this website. And what I want to do is that before I open this website, since I'm using Cloudflare, I want to turn on the development model of Cloudflare and turn off any kind of thing that is additionally providing just for the sake of my development purpose. So I'm going to turn this on to development mode. This is Cloudflare. And all these steps are only extra if you're using. And what development mode does is that it allows turning off all the feature that Cloudflare provides, caching, making your website faster, making your website secure, and allows me to directly develop my website without any interference from Cloudflare. And I turn this on. It's only valid for 3 hours, as you can see the message here. Caching for this website has been disabled, expires in 3 hours. After 3 hours, I will have to turn this back on if I'm continuing my development. So let's open cyber.imports. I made a mistake here. This is cyberimports.net, and click enter. And you see a page is open. And this is the default page that my hosting panel provider creates, the index.html page by CentOS web panel. And you can see the message here. This page is used for the proper operation of HTTP server after it's being installed. So this is like a welcome dummy page that CentOS web panel creates. So I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to delete all of this. And just to show you how quickly it updates, I'm going to create a new file over here. And I'm going to call this index.html. So it gets auto-picked by the web server. And I'm going to edit that. I'm going to put a message there. And I'm going to click edit content. And it's an online editor built in the WebOS panel itself. And it will allow me to edit it. You can see it is one line. It's a very basic one. So I'm going to say, hello world from openmaven.org. And I'm going to save this. And it says file saved. I'm going to close this. And this file is saved. So I'm going to go here. And remember that this is a private window. Always try to do development and look at your result in a private window. And you can see that I see this message. Hello world open Maven. Oh, I made a mistake. It didn't put in the end. So let's edit this. and close this and refresh this again. And now you don't see the dummy page. You see open Maven when you click on Cyber Imports. I want you, and I can see that I added 2 records inside Cloudflare. If I click on DNS for this, I added Cyber ImportNet and I added a criteria for www that if someone enters www.cyberimports.net, it should open up the same website. And let's see if that is true. If I put www.cyberimports.net, it's still opening the same website. I want you guys to open this website on your screen. Oh, it's going to, I should give it everyone. Here you go. If you click on that link, do you see this message? If anyone doesn't see it, please let me know. Was everyone able to see the hello world message? Yep, sir. So someone replied back. They said they're able to see it. Good. So जिस तरह आप लोग अपने WAMP के अंदर changes कर रहे हैं, this is very similar. ये जो हम अपने hosting panel में कर रहे हैं. And since my personal hosting panel that I use doesn't have millions of websites, it only hosts a few. That's why the changes you see are very quick. So let's install the WordPress that we downloaded over here, the WordPress zip folder. I'm going to click delete. I'm going to delete this text file that I put in, and I'm going to upload the WordPress directory. And I'm going to click here. I'm going to click select. And remember that when you're uploading into the hosting panel, you don't need to unzip it. You should keep it zipped. It was in my download. It was right over here, WordPress 5.7. I'm going to click open, and it's uploading. And it should turn green. There you go. It's uploaded. Close. It should appear over here in my file manager public HTML folder. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to click decompress. And some people might use that as extract. And do you confirm you want to decompress? Yes. And it should open up it should create a new folder containing all the WordPress files in it. And now remember that हमने WAMP के अंदर different folders बनाए थे. We were renaming this folder WordPress folder, which contains all the WordPress file as you see over here. हम इसको open करेंगे. It has all the WordPress file. We're gonna go one step back. हम इसको Amazon book हमने लिखा था. Amazon लिखा था. You can have another website. In this case, in a hosting panel, आप लोगों को वो करने की जरूरत नहीं है. That's just for your personal. In your public.html folder, only one website should exist. You should not create different websites in a live hosting panel. You should add domains, and each domain should have its own folder created, and not inside the public HTML. The public HTML, there should be only one website. That is your main website on which you got the hosting access from. But we will go there over tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is that I don't need this WordPress file anymore. I'm just going to delete this. So it's not there anymore. And again, I need to bring all my WordPress files inside the main directory of public HTML, not inside a folder. So I'm going to open this folder. I'm going to move all the files inside the main directory. So I'm going to click select all. Sari files select ho gayi hain. And I'm going to click move. And I want to move it inside the main public HTML directory, not the WordPress folder under it, just the main side. So I'm moving it one step up. Click move selected files. तो वो एक step ऊपर आ जाएंगी files in the main public HTML. I could have just cut and paste, copy and paste, a lot of options, but I like using the move. It's easier. अब ये जो फोल्डर है ये empty है, अगर हम इसको खोल के देखें WordPress का, because we moved everything inside to the main directory. As you can see, it's empty, and we're going to delete this empty folder. We don't need empty folders in our file structure. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to delete. It's deleted. And now let's start our WordPress installation. And I always like using a private window for this. As you can see, it has the little private icon, the purple icon on it. So let's click on cyberimports.net and let's click / I'm going to remove the www.cyberimports.slash and I'm going to do, and I think that's it. We need to type anything because we're in the main directory. और ये WordPress की installation शुरू होगी. I'm going to click continue. Click let's go. WordPress का database name क्या था? It's inside my panel. So if I go over here और मैं MySQL manager में जाऊँ जहाँ हमने database create किया, it should have the name for my database. It's test_ecom. But we're going to verify it one. This is my database name. I can just copy it from here and just paste. And our username is test user. So if we go over here, this is our username. It's under the user tab. So I'm going to put it here. Password tha hamara test123. Database host should always be localhost. Database prefix should always be WP_. Submit. And it says, all right, the database connection has been made. Run the installation. And hamari website kya? So it's an hour. So let's say ours is called the fashion store. That's what we want to name our website. Username, we're going to make it simple. Test123. Confirm the week of your password. Email .karmistudios@gmail.com. And I'm going to click install. And successful installation. Now we log in. And remember that this is a live website login, not using WAMP. This is a real website, a real working website. And the first thing I like to do is remove the plugins that I don't want. I'm going to click in this. I'm going to click delete, click apply, click OK. And same thing with the themes. There are some themes that are available that we don't want to use. Remove all the data that is unnecessary. Make the website small as you can. And now there's only one left. Now you can start building your website. The first thing is first, get a theme for your client. आप लोग theme किस तरह लेंगे? I'm going to turn this private window off. I'm going to use here. मैं एक website use करता हूँ, always to get the theme and always purchase the theme. Never use those free themes. वो हमेशा उनके अंदर कोई ना कोई software या virus भरा होता है. So there's a theme that I like over here for a web commerce site. But if I were to, let's say, for a clothing store, I need to find a theme. मैं clothing store लिखूंगा और मैं इसको ना WordPress पे search करूंगा in WordPress. And this website is themeforest.net. I love this website. Both of the अच्छे themes are built in at good reasonable prices, around $50 to $60. Get this clothing store, and you see all these online clothing stores that you can see. What I like to do is, जो इसकी sorting options है, I always like the best sellers. इसके अंदर आपको वो themes नजर आएंगे जो सबसे ज़्यादा purchase किए गए हैं. You can see it 9,500 9,500 बार ये theme खरीदा गया है. 9,100. So you can select your favorite theme over here. You can keep searching. जो आपको theme पसंद होगा वो या अगर आपको किसी ने कोई theme recommend किया, you can search it here. And for our case, there's a theme that I purchased. I'm gonna see what's the name is it. Your Store WooCommerce. So let's search for this theme. This is the theme that I purchased. This was for my sister. She wanted to deploy an online store. She liked this theme, and this is what I purchased for her. So let's open this theme and let's read about this theme. It says my sport is expired, but it was like $50 $60 when I bought this. Yep, it's $49. And this is how you can read about the theme. Keep going down and see it is compatible with WordPress 5.4. Last updated 31 March 20. ये एक बहुत गलत चीज है. It should be at least this year. जो थीम 4-5-6 महीनों से ज्यादा अपडेट नहीं हुआ, try to avoid that. It has details about the theme, images की theme किस तरह लगता है. If you keep scrolling down, it comes with premium plugins and extensions already installed. It comes with Slider Revolution installed, which is a $19. It has WP Bakery installed. It has Woo swatches. And what swatches are, they're like color selection for your apparel. अगर आप एक shirt खरीद रही हैं, उसके ऊपर आपको कौन सा color, कौन सा size चाहिए, and Woo swatches allow you to put in those variations for those. Template Manager for Visual Composer, this allows more plugins and features to be added to Visual Composer. ये भी included है. Gmatrix, ये आपकी performance है आपकी website की page की, is also built inside. It has a powerful admin panel to customize your theme. So keep going down, it will have a lot of other features. We're not gonna go, but we're gonna search for changelog. So the last time they made good changes was in October 2017. And they also made changes in March 20, which is not a good thing. इस तरह के themes को avoid करना चाहिए क्योंकि इनके developers ने इसकी support करनी बंद कर दी है. I'm just gonna close. So, but I already had purchased this theme a few years ago. It's an e-commerce theme. And we're gonna see how this theme looks like before we install it. इसका यहाँ live preview का button है. We're gonna click on it. Give me 1 second. Let me just. Yep, sorry. आवाज में बहुत ज़्यादा कॉलें आनी थी. So इसका जो live preview है is not working. Online नहीं working है because the developer stopped supporting it, and that's why I don't like themes that are actually don't have a up-to-date date. अगर ये कोई अच्छा theme होता from another developer जो काम करता, you would have able to see the demo of that theme. And that's what we were trying to do, watch the demo, but it doesn't work. But let's see what you would have had seen. If you have opened any other theme like this one and you clicked on here, आपको उसका demo मिल जाता. This is how the theme feels and looks like before you buy it. और वो इसी तरह pre-built आता with all these options already created for you. And if you like the feel and look of this theme, you will buy it. You can check different pages, different types of shop styles that's built into the theme before you buy it, and different home page and landing pages that we got pre-built landing pages, so you don't have to build and code any of yours. So let's say there's one called fashion store landing page. Let's click on this, and look, it's predefined for you. So you don't actually have to make it. The shop features are already created, and each theme comes with a bunch of landing pages. So let's start working in our theme. Let's close all of this. Let's open that theme manager. And what I forgot to tell you, how you're going to download that theme. I'm going to undo close tab. So once you like a theme, you click add to cart, you click buy now, either one of those two. You click buy now, and you will just purchase that theme, and it will be available. I'm already logged into another account of mine in your download section. And what I did was I went over here. This is the theme that I purchased, and I clicked on download and all files and documents. मैं इसकी सारी files and documents download करता हूँ हमेशा. And I always download the license number for the theme, because you need this to activate the theme online. You cannot just download and use it on multiple websites. No, it will only work on one domain at a time with one license code. But we will see how that works. And once I download this, it's in my downloads folder. And I'm going to delete this word. This is the theme file that I downloaded. This is the license key inside here. So I'm going to click, right click. I'm going to extract everything to a folder. So this is the extracted folder. If I open this, it has my theme. It has a child theme. It has documentation for the theme. It has licensing and dummy data that I can use to fill in the theme. So it's not just empty. Documentation will tell you how to use this theme, how you should edit it or use it. So we're going to open this index dot here. और ये इसकी installation instruction, how you should install it, और हर theme इसके साथ आता है, how you should install the plugins, अगर आपको help चाहिए, and we're going to follow this document. It's always good to follow the developer's document who built this theme. And वो भी आपको कह रहे हैं कि appearance में जाएं, themes में जाएं, add new पे click करें, and upload the new theme. And we're going to do that first instruction. And remember that most of the good themes, they come with two types of theme. एक जो original theme होगा, your store, जो हमारे theme का नाम है, and the other one is a child theme. You install the main theme first, and secondly you install the child theme. Child theme क्या होता है? It's like a dummy theme that installs over your main parent theme, and any changes you make to the child theme doesn't affect your main theme. तो अगर आप अपनी बहुत ज़्यादा कस्टमाइजेशन, कोड कस्टमाइजेशन करें अपने थीम के ऊपर, you should always do it in the child theme. In this way, if something goes wrong, you delete the child theme, install the new child theme, and all your data is saved in the original theme. This will help you not lose any data, and even if you mess around with it. So let's do both of these. Let's go to our private window that we had open. And let's click on themes. Let's click on add new, just like the instructions said. And let's click on upload theme. I'm going to click on browse. Downloads में मैंने folder पे unzip किया हुआ था. I'm going to click your store. And I'm going to click install. Oops, sorry. And the theme has been uploaded and installed. I'm going to click activate. And now you're going to see a bunch of plugins required. And you can also see required activation. Your store theme needs to activate with your purchase code, the license जिसकी मैं आपको बात कर रहा था, that needs to be entered. Otherwise, this theme will not work as it should. So we need to enter that license key. Give me 1 second. Where was that? I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna take that license key and I'm gonna stop the sharing for 1 second to copy that license key. And I copied the license key from this file and I'm going to paste it here, which is this key. It doesn't matter. Purchase code in order to ensure I can record my site, activate license. And this is a theme built-in option. I was just following instructions from the top. This is license activated. And now I'm going to go begin installing plugins. And I'm going to click on all the plugins that it requires. I'm not going to even consider what it wants. I'm going to click install. I'm going to click apply. And let's see how many plugins it can install in one go. And this is the benefit of buying a purchase theme. कि अगर आपने किसी का pre-developed theme लिया WordPress पे, the reason WordPress is so popular, you get all these built in. आपको कोई चीज खुद install करने की नहीं जरूरत पड़ेगी. Everything will be built for you. You just need to edit and add the content. सिर्फ इतनी आपकी job होगी as a WordPress developer. Or make some minor changes on pages. So it got installed, but one thing I want to do before I activate everything, मेरे ना इसके अंदर ये बड़ा ad blocker on हो रहा है. Just make sure you have none of the ad blockers or pop-up blockers on. मुझे इसको off करना पड़ा है. So I need to activate. It says that you need to activate all your plugins. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna click on all the plugins. I'm gonna click activate. I'm gonna click apply. And it says the following plugins have been successfully activated. And now we can just check in the install plugin option to see, make sure that everything is working. Everything is updated, there's nothing old. And this, when I go over here, ये WooCommerce है. WooCommerce is used for your e-commerce business. जब आप कोई चीज ऑनलाइन सेल करने देती हैं. And once you install it, आप पे ये ऑप्शन आ जाता है. You want to skip these details? Do you want to update this a later time? But अगर आप एक e-commerce store update करें तो do it. Let's say you put in your client's address. It will ask you for some information for the client to set up their e-commerce store. मैं plugins पे जाके देखने गया था कि plugin activate हुई है या नहीं है, but it actually made this pop up instead that fill this in before you go there because it needs this information. Country, जो भी आपकी client की country है, for us it's going to be United States and the state of Ohio where I am. City is Columbus. My zip code is 43220. And this information depends on your client. You can get this from the client. I'm setting up a storefront for a client. I'm going to click no thanks. It's asking for usage package. And ask you what type of industry do you operate? We are in fashion and apparel. It's a clothing store. I'm going to click continue. And what type of products do you want to be listed? Do you want downloadable product, membership, booking? Ours is physical product. क्योंकि कपड़े physical products में होते हैं. And for all the other subscription, you will actually have to buy the additional extension and plugin to sell those types of products. And it will cost you, but physical products is free of charge. And business details. How many products do you plan to display? कितने product आपने करने हैं? Let's put 11 to 100 currently selling elsewhere. No, this client doesn't have. ये क्या कर रहा था? Following WooCommerce payments. The following plugins will be installed for free: Jetpack, WooCommerce, Text, Google Ads. So they will install this plugin required for you to operate a WooCommerce online e-commerce store. And one of the important plugin is WooCommerce payments. And what this will allow us to do is accept payments online. So if I uncheck this option, these will not be installed. And this is installed them recommended, and this is free of charge. So I'm going to go ahead and install these. And these will be additional extensions installed for the WooCommerce plugin. Your plugins के अंदर, if a plugin needs further features, those features are called extensions. Sometimes they come in the form of plugins, but they're called extensions. And let them install this. And you should always allow WooCommerce to install whatever it requires or recommends. And if later on you don't need that feature, you can disable it. And it's asking you if you want to activate or buy another theme from WooCommerce. We already purchased the theme. We're going to click on continue with my active theme. We don't want to buy their own theme for the storefront. We already paid for a theme. And it says, welcome to your WooCommerce store. It's going to click on a lot of step instructions. I'm going to close this. And now it's going to take me to finishing up my step and going through all of these, setting up a store, adding my product, setting up payments. So अब आप ये देख रहे हैं कि you don't actually have to develop anything. WooCommerce is guiding you on setting up everything. This is the beauty of WordPress, that it will help you do everything. And if you get stuck somewhere, you don't know how to use it, just Google how to use WooCommerce and it will tell you how to use it. But we're not gonna do this right now. We're gonna skip this. We wanna go ahead and check our plugins that we initially wanted to see. This sometimes causes an issue. It wants us to complete that for some reason in order for us to go. That's what is being stuck over there. So if I go plugin, click on install plugin, yep. It wants us to complete that page. You don't have permission accesses. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to close everything. I'm going to open it again. New private window. And I'm going to say cyber imports.net/wp-admin. And we created our user, we created test 1, 2, 3. And let's see if we can see our store. Nope. It wants us to complete the WooCommerce platform. If I click on WooCommerce, I click on home. Yep, मैंने उसके WooCommerce को complete नहीं किया, it didn't like it. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna disable WooCommerce so we can continue on with our development.
Sir?
Yes?
Sir, actually I have to go. मैं फिर बाद में ये recording देख लूँगी, उससे पहले मेरे 2 questions हैं, मैं वो आपसे पूछ लूँ.
Yes.
सर पहला क्वेश्चन ये था कि अगर मैं WAMP सर्वर पर मतलब लोकल होस्ट पर अपनी वर्डप्रेस वेबसाइट बना लूँ तो मैं उसको कैसे अपलोड करूँगी cPanel पे?
You will use a plugin called Duplicator.
Okay. मतलब फिर वो मेरी जो वेबसाइट मेरी मशीन पर होगी वो डुप्लीकेट हो जाएगी?
Yes, and it will give you 2 files. It will give you a zip file and installer.php file. Right? Once you install that plugin, you go to package and you say backup website. और जब आप किसी भी वेबसाइट में आपने जहाँ cPanel पे मूव करना, you will go to file management and you will go to file manager. Just make sure everything is deleted inside the file manager in the public HTML directory. आप उधर एक वो zip file रख देंगी और installer.php रख देंगी and you will do something.
वो वाली zip file जिसमें मैंने already वेबसाइट बना
प्रोवाइड करेगा. Duplicator will create the zip file and installer.php file for you. Duplicator plugin जो है, it will provide you to download them on your computer and you will upload them in file manager and you will type in your domain name like cyberimports.net and after placing them in your file manager you will just open installer.php and it will guide you on how to install that backup on your current site and bring it over here and connect to an existing database. But if you guys want, we can stop right over here for today. We can continue this tomorrow. So no one loses any.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So let's stop here today. I think we did go a little overboard. We went 1.5 hours today. So I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna fix that WooCommerce issue. And what we will do is that we will start tomorrow from WooCommerce. Okay? And we will also do a backup of the website so we can carry it over to any place. So you guys do your thing. And let's meet up tomorrow and let's finish this tomorrow. And everybody should be able to complete it tomorrow.
जी सर, एक क्वेश्चन था.
Yes.
सर आपने कहा था कि हम लोग जो फ्री थीम होते हैं वो इंस्टॉल नहीं करने चाहिए क्योंकि वो बहुत सारे वायरस के साथ आते हैं और कोई सॉफ्टवेयर बग होता है उसमें. तो सर अगर मैं ऑनलाइन स्टोर क्रिएट कर रही हूँ, कोई भी वेबसाइट क्रिएट कर रही हूँ, मुझे स्क्रैच से क्रिएट करनी है, मुझे सिर्फ एक प्लेटफॉर्म चाहिए जहाँ मैं ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करके अपना डिजाइन क्रिएट कर सकूँ, मुझे थीम का डिजाइन नहीं चाहिए, तो उसके लिए मैं फ्री थीम परचेज कर सकती हूँ. लाइक एरी बहुत सिंपल सी थीम है, अगर उसके अंदर मैं साइड बार हटा दूँ, बीच का सेक्शन हटा दूँ तो वो बिल्कुल प्लेन हो जाएगी और मैं अपना डिजाइन क्रिएट कर सकती हूँ.
यस, अगर आप अपना क्रिएट कर रही हैं वो ठीक है, लेकिन कुछ यूजर्स क्या करते हैं, इसका थीम फॉरेस्ट में आपको बताता हूँ कि व्हाट यू शुडंट डू. This is what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't go to themeforest.net like a paid website and you like a theme. Let's say you find a WordPress theme. Okay? Let's just go with Flatsome multi-purpose, right? I don't know. WordPress e-commerce store. Just Lusion multiple. You shouldn't search for these themes online and click on this null free. And ये देखें, ये WordPress का theme है from a website, Lusion का, and they will allow you to download this paid theme for free. Null, and they call them null theme, कि इनको उन्होंने crack और hack किया होता है. And you can download that zip file, and this theme is free available, or you can buy it on ThemeForest. There is a reason the developer is charging you $29, and they will provide you updates. The null website where you downloaded this, it will have some sort of code जो आपको hurt करेगा. It will steal your information, it will steal your client information. Second thing, when a new WordPress version comes out या नया PHP की update आएगी, this developer will make those appropriate changes and update their theme. और आपकी WordPress site में भी वो theme free का update हो जाएगा. लेकिन आपकी ये जो null file होगी, जो आपने hack हुआ theme download करेगा, वो ज़ाया हो जाएगा. You will have to find the newer version online and download it again and give it to your client. And if some reason the client gets hacked or something happens bad, you will be held responsible. So you should avoid this. That's what I'm telling you to avoid. But if you want to create something from scratch, you're allowed to do it. That's something very good.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So आप जा सकते हैं, आपने जाना है. Anyone has any other questions before I stop the session? No. So let's meet tomorrow and let's try to cover up everything tomorrow. और हमारा थोड़ा सा ही रह गया creating the store, and we will cover up tomorrow. Allah Hafiz everyone.